what the haters talking about.
What's up, family? TEKASHI 6IX9INE will be testifying in front of pretty much everybody except those who are closest to him, his family. His family is so afraid of retaliation that they don't want to go anywhere near the courtroom. The rapper's immediate family members have decided it's too risky for them to show their faces when a trial begins for the two men who allegedly had a role in his kidnapping last year. The reason is simple. TEKASHI will be snitching, and they know what happens to snitches. The fam is especially concerned about members of the 9 Trey Bloods, some of whom will be attending the trial. We're told that the family thinks at the very least they'd be harassed, but more likely followed back to their home, or even outright attacked by 9 Trey gang members. Remember, TEKASHI was already concerned about his family's lives, despite hiring extra security. Now it seems that he will follow through on that concern, now that the court date is only right around the corner. Prosecutors laid out what TEKASHI is going to say on the stand next week, when he'll supposedly name names, connect people to certain incriminating messages, and implicate himself and other 9 Trey Bloods to a plot on hurting rival rapper Casanova. Presumably, he'll also get into details about how he bankrolled his fellow gang members, something that was revealed by prosecutors in court documents. Boys and girls, this is the part of the game they don't tell you about, where when you are gang affiliated and something goes down, your whole family is at risk. When you're on that stand and people think that you may say something that could incriminate them, they start looking for ways to silence you. And if they can't get to you, they'll get to somebody who you care about. Could be your mother, your father, your sister, your brother, your children, your wife, your husband. But they will oftentimes seek retaliation against somebody that you love. They can't hurt you. They'll try to hurt somebody you love. So you got to ask yourself, if you insert yourself into such a lifestyle, do you really love your family? Do you really love your mother and your father and your children and your wife or whatever? Do you really love them? Because everybody is at risk. And that ain't just gang culture. That's any type of underworld culture. You put yourself out there, you're putting your people at risk. So, I don't know, man. I used to see dude doing this thing, and I was like, dude got a large personality. His personality was bigger than his music. His music sounded all right. I wasn't really the type of dude that bumped his music, but I can listen to it and say, yeah, he pretty much in pocket with what's going on right now. So, I could see why people would be interested in buying his music. But his personality was much larger, but that had a lot to do with his antics. The dude was very, very disrespectful. Telling cats to suck his you-know-what and going into gang member territories or his enemy territories and taunting them when they was not on the block. Things like that. That's a very, very dangerous lifestyle. And sooner or later, it would catch up with you. Now, one could argue that TEKASHI getting locked up may have saved his life. But this is 6 in one hand, half a dozen in the other, because now he's compromised. he's in a position where he got to tell. You either tell or come home after Joe Biden is dead and gone and Trump is dead and gone, and like we're talking about a lot of years. Although Trump being dead and gone, that could happen a lot sooner because all those Cheetos and Coca-Cola and McDonald's, Big Macs, slushies, sneaker bars, pizza. Man, why is it taking him so long with that type of diet? Don't exercise at all. Okay, anyway, back on topic. This is the part of the game they don't tell you about. I would suggest that you avoid this type of lifestyle by any means. Because even the hardest of the hardest of the hardest, when they get caught up, this can be your best friend. And I'm saying this from experience. I know people who have had best friends for 5 years, 10 years, 20 years, 30 years. When it finally go down, man, they're up there pointing on their stand like the Jackson 5, and they're pointing directly at you. It happens. So, if you get out there and get jammed up, you need to maintain that same energy you had when you was out there getting buck and laughing it up. No more talk.
What the haters talking about?